Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. If you are in Canada, good afternoon in Canada, and then good evening in Nigeria. My name is Kayode Olusoji. And I'm the one who will be hosting Music Business Intelligence today. This is our first edition of Music Business Intelligence, and I believe that this program is going to do you a lot of good. So if you may ask, what is Music Business Intelligence all about? What is Music Business Intelligence all about? Music Business Intelligence is a forum whereby you get educated on how to maximize your potentials in music business in a godly and professional manner. And this program is powered by Woodclef. I'm happy to be your host. My name is Kayode Olusoji once again, and you're welcome to the first Insta Live edition of Music Business Intelligence. Welcome to the first edition of Music Business Intelligence on Insta Live. So, if you may want to know, Woodclef is a kingdom-based musical outfit positioned to expand the frontiers of gospel music by creating multiple platforms through which gospel artists can reach the church and the world with the word of God in unique styles. We engage a collection of original contemporary ideas to build gospel artists and other music business professionals into international brands so that they can minister cross-culturally and build lasting connections that will propel their brands. So that's what Woodclef is all about. And then you want to know what our vision is all about. Our vision in Woodclef is to promote gospel music and music businesses by providing musical products and services through our innovative and educative programs and ideas that are vital to society's quality of life in a professional and godly manner, while aspiring to be the company of choice for such products and services. So that's what Woodclef is all about. And we'll be bringing Edward Sunday on board today. And for some of us who don't know who Edward Sunday is, I'm going to tell you about Edward Sunday. I've known Edward Sunday now for like over 20 years. Edward Sunday, I started working, it was the first producer that worked on my musical production project, which I did it, I think, about 20 years ago. Yes, 20 years ago. So I started working on my first musical album in year 2000, and Mr. Edward Sunday happens to be my first music producer over the years. He has grown to be a veteran in the music industry. And if you want to mention some of the top people shaping the gospel music industry in Nigeria and beyond, before you count 10 people, the name of Edward Sunday, will be mentioned as well. And he has handled several live concerts such as Fearless Concert by Tim Godfrey, Sinach Live Concert, DJ Live Concert, to mention just a few. He has produced, mixed, and mastered over 500 songs, and he has worked with several organizations, including working with the government of Nigeria in Aso Rock. It is a pleasure to have Edward Sunday in our midst today, and he will be sharing his word of experience with us. So what he's going to be sharing with us today, are music business opportunities. Music business opportunities. And I hope that he's going to be able to join us soon. So we are still waiting for Edward Sunday. He's going to join us soon. So while we wait for Edward Sunday, I just want to share a little bit more about what this music business intelligence is all about. I want to share more about what music business intelligence it's all about, and what Woodclef is also all about. I'm going to share throw more light on music business intelligence. We did our first edition of music business intelligence many years ago. I've written several articles on so many blogs on music business intelligence. And what we are trying to do is to help professionals who are into music business in the industry. We want to help the professionals to grow, and we want to tell people more about music business opportunities. We want to learn from each other. You know, the Bible says iron sharpeneth iron. So we want to see how we can sharpen one another, you know, when it comes to music business. And so today we are going to be bringing Edward Sunday into our midst. Welcome aboard. I can see Vinci Sings. I can also see Kayode Olusoji online. Welcome. We are expecting a guest who is going to join us soon. That's Edward Sunday. And like I said, Edward Sunday is going to be sharing with us today on music business opportunities. Edward Sunday will be sharing with us on music business opportunities. And I believe that this is going to be a great event that is going to benefit every one of us. So just stay tuned. While we wait for Edward Sunday, I just want to share more about who Edward Sunday is. I'm going to read Edward Sunday's profile right now to you. Edward Sunday is a multiple award-winning music producer, a sound engineer, concert producer, and CEO of Azusa Productions. He has grown over the years to become a music solution provider who can excellently lend his genius into every aspect required to make good music. A versatility that is rarely seen in today's music industry. Edward Sunday was honored with the Producer of the Year 2016 awards by Africa Gospel Music Association and the Entertainment Personality. Oh yeah, we have Edward Sunday on board right now. So I'm going to bring him on board soon. Just a minute. You know, like I said about Edward Sunday, you know. Hey, you're welcome, Edward Sunday. So help me welcome you can just give the hands, you know, to him. That's Mr. Edward Sunday. That's the CEO of Azusa Production. You're welcome on board. It's nice to have you around today.
Nice to be here. Nice to be here.
You know, like I said, how's everything? How's Nigeria?
Well, we are coping. Do we have any choice? We don't have any choice now.
It is well.
We shall survive. Yes,
by God's grace, by God's grace, by God's grace.
Yes.
So you are welcome on board. So for you that don't know Edward Sunday, like I said, Edward Sunday is a multi-talented instrumentalist and sound guru, and is a vocal coach and artist grooming expert whose career spans over the last 3 decades. So his knack for discovering and grooming fresh and raw talents made him bring Franka Johnson, Yetunde Omoibadan, and Adeton under his tutelage before they all advanced to the MPN Project Fame, West Africa, and got the fourth and third position respectively, and served as a judge on Nigeria Under. So this is Edward Sunday. You're welcome on board, and it's nice to have you around.
Thank you so much.
So today we just want to look at music business opportunities, and before we go into that, we'd like you to just share. You know, we want you to introduce yourself to us. I've done some little introduction, but can you just tell us a little more about yourself, please?
Well, I'm Edward Sunday.
Okay.
Most people call me Brosed. Okay. That's my nickname.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
Anyway, it's well. I like the humility. But I know you're a producer, a sound engineer, and a concert promoter. And when did you venture into music business? And what inspired you to start a music business? Can you just share this with us?
Okay. Well, into music, let me try and categorize it. Into music, yes, I've been into music while I was very young, at a very tender age, because my mom used to play musical instruments. She used to play the drums. She used to play the trumpet. She used to play the keyboard. She actually went to a music school. So with that, it runs in the family in a way. So at a very tender age, I was playing the keyboard. I was playing the drum. So I actually got that from my mom, because at the very early age, all the kind of music that she buys then, and kind of music that, that I'll have to take the tape, then score the song and stuff like that. So at the very tender age of eight, I was the choir leader for the children choir.
Wow.
So at that time, what I used to do was I used to record the choir. Children now, they might not be able to sing all the part, but me, as at then, I knew soprano or tenor. So I would now tell them, okay, during the service, so yeah, you sing this, and sing that. Now, after the performance, I'll make sure I record it. I record it on the tape, on a cassette, yes. So after the administration of the performance, so I will listen to it again, and I discover that maybe soprano is good, alto is good, but tenor is bad. Maybe tenor is very low. Very low in the mix. Then maybe I can hear the snare, I can hear the tomba, I can hear the kick. So what I will do is I will now tell the tenor to wait. I will now play the recorded one back and record into another tape. Do you understand? I will play from this tape, record into this tape. So I will now tell the tenor singers, oh yeah, sing along. Then the guy play the drums, oh yeah, play the kick. I'll try and balance it with it. I will record everything. So I will now listen to everything. I'm like, oh, it's fine, but I think the art is not there. Or not, oh yeah, let's record the art again. So we'll go back and forth. The time I'll say, okay, this is okay. And the problem with tape is that the more you keep on recording on them to and fro, the quality drops. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I will have everything, everything that I want, the level, everything. But the production will have spoiled. Because I've reduced the quality, and I say, what kind of nonsense is it? So that was when all this recording and whatever has been in me. So I've been working with that for a couple of years. So business, for me, I delved into different arms of business. Different arms, because I will still go through the different arms that someone that wants to delve into music business can actually do. We have more than 15 different arms. Wow. That's delve into music business. Anything that has to do with music. You can actually choose one and sit with that one and make your money. Because you can't be doing everything. That's true. But it's good to move from one level to the higher level, which is fine. You can move from one level, move to the higher level, then from there move to the higher level. So from there, the more you move to the higher level, more money for you, but more commitment, more time. You understand? So works, but that's it. So music business, I've done a couple of stuffs.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Okay, my next question is that since you've started this music business, I know you started a long time ago. So what are the challenges you have faced in the music business industry, and how have you overcome them?
Well, you know that in this our line of work, we have so many devils. Let me put it that way. So many devils that want to thwart your work and want to demean. But one thing is that if you know what you are doing and you are focused, in a way, God will help you, because you can actually. I remember the last time. Okay, I had an event, like last year. Okay, and the event was supposed to be for like 10,000 people. Okay, that was what they did the year before. But when we came on board, they said they wanted more people and stuff like that. So I catered for them. I produced everything. So we had like 40,000 people. Okay, and they were like, "Whoa!" And while everybody were happy, all the crew that thank God for the success, it was on point. The Omoniles came after the event and everything. He said you must pay 250,000, 300,000, else they will spoil everything. All sorts of. Yeah, sometimes you do stuff that at the end of the day, when you calculate everything, you don't have any gain to yourself. Okay. Wow. Sometimes it actually happens, because if you want to give your best, you want to make sure you do everything that that the clients want, and you want to surpass their expectations. That's what they come and say. So sometimes I've done it. I have to add money to it to make sure everything is fine. To make sure, okay, everybody goes on well, and we can actually say, the client can actually say they're actually proud of this. So some challenges I remember a time that we were going for an event in Benin, and what happened? The vehicle, we had about 3 different trucks that are supposed to move from us to Benin, and on the road in the middle of the night, 2 of them had accidents.
Okay.
And the truck, yes, one of them somersaulted, the other one fell into the ditch and stuff like that. And we were in Benin waiting. The artist was waiting. The people doing event, all of them were waiting. I think it was maybe a burial or a wedding. So you can't believe it that before the sound could get to the venue, it was maybe 30 minutes before the event.
Wow.
And the sound and the displaying everything, they've already left the day before. That they were supposed to get there at the middle of the night so that I can start set up and everything. And we tried doing our own bit to quickly set up and everything within 30 minutes. But before then, the client came. He said we'll refund his money. We had to refund the money.
Wow.
But we still did everything. The artist still played. We still the screens they were gone. They were gone. Millions of naira. Yes, they were gone. So with all so many things happened. So many things.
Wow. That's serious. Okay, my next question is, I know that there are so many people that are doing similar things as you are doing. We have so many producers in Nigeria. We have many sound engineers, and my question is that what do you consider as your competitive advantages? What do you think differentiates you from others?
Yeah, I don't know that too. I just know that I'm doing my own. And everybody will do your own. I have some friends, good friends in the industry that they are doing very great. So I'm trying. I'm just trying. So what I do is I just try to put in my best. And I have a fantastic team that I work with. So all of us just try to put in our best into anything we're doing. So by edge or anything, I don't know. Maybe it's people that will say that, but personally, I don't know that. I put in my best into it, and you know that sometimes if you've had experience in more than one thing, if you happen to be a musician, you understand sound engineering better.
Okay.
Yeah. If you happen to be a choir leader, you understand choir singing and being able to balance their harmony better.
Okay.
So those are the edges. So, but me, I just feel I try my best.
So could it mean that you featured in so many of these roles, and then the combination of that is helping you in what you are doing presently? For instance, I realized that you've been a vocal coach, you've maybe even direct music before as a music director.
Yes.
You've been a producer. You are going into sound. So all these, are there factors that are currently helping you to be what you are, or maybe the longevity, or maybe you even take some courses, study, just give us an insight into.
Yeah, true. The truth of the matter is, if you have an idea of, let's say, musical instruments like keyboard, bass, drums, if you've played it before, you will know how a drum should sound. So if you get to maybe an event and you discover that the drums is not sounding nice, 2 things. You know that either the drums is not well tuned, or the drums is bad.
Okay.
So me, if I get to any place, if I hear the sound of drums, I know that this drum is not supposed to sound like this. Whereas some sound engineers might say, okay, yeah, let's start mixing. Okay. It will give them videos. But me, I know that, okay, this one is not supposed to sound like this naturally. Oh yeah, go and fix the snare. That's why if I'm going for an event, I have a drum tech.
Okay.
If I'm producing any concert, I have a drum tech. Okay, I'll say, okay, just go to that drums. Do this. He knows what to do already. So we'll just go. The drums might not be tuned and stuff like that. So that's why sometimes if I go for an event, I will offer to bring my drums. Because my drums is well tuned. I maintain my drums very well. Whereas most people, they don't even go that route. What they do is just bring in drums. And I've gone for an event that they will just call me to be a sound engineer, not even a concert producer, just a sound engineer. But I'm getting there. If the choir sing, I can tell them that soprano and alto, you are not singing your part. You are singing this, you are singing it, because I know.
Okay.
Now, I can have soprano sing this, alto sing it, and tenor. I don't know, I might discover that instead of having 3 different parts, soprano, alto, tenor, at a point, they're actually merging up. So ahead of it, instead of having 3 parts, you have 2 parts. That means 2 parts, they are singing the same thing. So because of my knowledge, I know. So what I have to do is I have to wait in. You guys are doing this, you guys are doing this, and stuff like that. But I discovered that because people can actually spoil your work, they can mar your work.
Yeah.
So what I do is I stay on their necks, and I tell them that you must do this very well and you must sing very well. Now, some of them, they don't even know how to hold microphone. So I'll go out of my way and pull them through first.
Okay.
But I will have seen them use their mic. Maybe they're not using it very well. They're not doing that. I will take my time.
Okay.
After maybe they might have done maybe 1 song or 2 songs, I will now tell them to wait. I will tell everybody to wait. I will go to them on stage, pull them through how to use their mic. Some of them, they'll keep saying they can't hear themselves, and they'll be pointing the mic at the speakers, and you have feedback. In some places, if they've not done tuning, you understand, it could happen. Some places, don't tuning, if you put it too close, it could happen. So they need to know that they're not supposed to be pointing their mics towards the speakers because of feedback. So I have to walk them through, then how to hold the mic. Okay. And some people, they will tell you that they can't hear themselves, whereas their monitor is here, but they are standing at about 7 feet away. How would they hear their monitor? And their monitor is here. Okay. So those are the things that I make sure I put in check. And after doing everything, everybody is happy at the end of the day.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, no, I have another question for you. So I know you've handled so many projects. I can see the list, very long list. Both for artists, even for the government. I know you've done so many projects. So I want to ask you, which music project do you consider as your first breakthrough since you've been into this music business, and why?
Music project. Which music project? Okay, I think the first one I would say is, I don't know if you know this song by Gbenga Denuga, Aria.
Yes,
Last of us,
yeah, I do.
Yes, that was my project that I did in maybe 2005.
Okay.
That I produced 2005. So everything just went, and then I was in Ibadan. So you know, Ibadan cannot give you that feel you need. Yeah. And now there's one thing that is very important: your location.
Okay.
Yes, your location actually is very, very important. It informs everything around you. Because if you do a project that is great in Lagos, do a project that is greater in Ibadan or in Osogbo, nobody will know you. And the project is greater.
Okay.
So sometimes we need to be in the right locality for us to be heard or for us to be known.
Wow. So are you trying to say that? Are you trying to say that your movement from Ibadan to Lagos actually has helped your businesses?
If I had produced that Gbenga Denuga song in Lagos, if Aria, last of Koletoyeo had been in Lagos, and if it had received promotion, like big promotion, Aria, then I know it would have been the best thing ever.
Wow.
Gbenga tried his best in Ibadan. And he sold, I can't even count. He sold thousands of copies. But if I had been in Lagos, it would have been, because I've seen people that are in Lagos that don't even do up to that. They don't do up to that. So if you do like 80% in Ibadan, but if you get to Lagos, if you do 40% in Lagos, you'll be shocked that he will try more than 80% you're doing in Ibadan.
So wow, that's deep. Does that applicable? Is that applicable to churches too? Like maybe artists, maybe
everything. If you go to churches in Ibadan, you know how much they will give you. If you come to churches in Lagos, you know how much they will give you. So it's applicable.
Okay.
So for me, I would say that Aria was like the first thing that I did.
Okay, okay. Wow, that's good. So my next question is that, I know you are into so many music businesses. So
Yeah.
how did you raise the initial capital for your music business? Because I know capital is something that is, it could be a
Yeah.
constraint. You understand? If you
True.
don't have it. So how did you
True.
raise your first capital for your music venture, and how do you think you can actually, how can you advise others that are trying to tow your path?
Okay, well, I would say capital. If I say capital in Ibadan is minimal
Okay.
because the kind of rent you pay in Ibadan is not the kind of rent you pay in Lagos.
Okay.
The kind of rent I was paying in Ibadan. The one I'm paying in Lagos is about maybe let me see. Is about maybe times 15.
Wow.
Yes. So raising capital in Lagos, I mean in Ibadan, is in fact when I was living in Ibadan, I have some of my guys there in Ibadan. So what
Okay.
I did was I left everything I had there, my digital mixer, the keyboard, everything I had in the studio. I didn't take anything. I just left it for them so that
Okay.
they can actually build up. Yeah, there are guys that I've been training over the years, so I just left it for them too, so that they can build up themselves right there.
Okay.
So coming to Lagos, yes, I had to look at what Lagos entails. Okay, how do we break into the market? What are the things we need to do? What edge do we need to bring into the industry? Because Lagos it has everything of its own. So if you are not coming in on a good standing, if you're not coming in giving them what they don't have before,
Yeah.
forget it. You will just be one of the multitude.
Hmm.
So what I did was I had to sell some stuff
Okay.
to raise some money. Yes, I had to sell some stuff to
Okay.
raise some money. Yes, it depends on what you have. Me, I don't like taking loans, but they said I'm afraid that I should be taking loans. I don't like it in such a way that I will ask for money tomorrow, be knocking at my door. You know the way banks do. I don't. Most of the time, I'm always so means raising cash, selling stuffs.
Yeah.
Okay, getting one or two friends. Okay, can you raise this for me? Okay, just give me a timing and stuff like that. So for me, I feel anybody that wants to go into this should have a way of actually getting get get getting finances out.
Okay.
Because in this industry, it's
Yeah.
money you use to do anything you want to do.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
why they want to do a concert. Somebody will have a drums that he bought for 120,000 naira. They will come and meet you because you have a drums that you bought for 2 point something million naira.
Hmm.
Because they know that one will sound better.
Yeah. Do you mean we have
So they
drones
will.
that cost like 2 point something million naira?
Oh, yeah.
Or you're just using that as
No, no, I'm serious. I'm not joking.
wow.
I'm serious. My
Wow.
drums,
Wow.
my drums is about 2 point something million naira.
Wow.
So there
Wow.
are drums like that. So yes, there are actually equipment like that. And when I came in, I remember when myself, Wingadenuga, and his band, we used to go for rehearsals there
Okay.
in Ogba. Yes. The keyboards I used to see there were small keyboards of 70,000 and 100,000. And I said to myself, me, I can't do this level. Yes. Having to get the money is an issue, but the standard you want to give out is something that is very great. In fact, some people will come to the studio and say, you have motive, you have montage in your studio. Who will pay for it?
Hmm.
Who will come and pay for rehearsal? So I say sometimes if I have projects, like if I'm producing a concert and I will need to rehearse with the band and the artist, I need to rehearse with
Yeah.
them. So what I would do is the band will have to come to the studio. We have to
Okay.
do rehearsal. Yeah, I remember Pastor Kunle Ajayi's concert that I produced at a hotel. Okay, that was some years ago.
Okay.
So everybody had to come to the studio to rehearse with the artists, with the band, singers, and like everybody. So with that, I can do like a project instead of having someone to say, "Yeah, I want to come and rehearse. I pay 20,000. I want to come and rehearse. I pay 20,000." So with that, it's like a lump sum. So you can do that. So and I have artists that I produce that's the way we do it. You just come, okay, we'll just do like 10 sessions.
Okay.
15 sessions and stuff like that. So it's all good.
Wow. Okay. So my next question is, from your wealth of experience in music business, what are the music business opportunities out there that people can take advantage of? I know a lot of people
Okay.
are waiting to hear this section. Yeah.
Yeah. I will start from the simple ones.
Okay.
Yes. To start with, let me give you one. As instrumentalist, you can
Okay.
delve into music business by being an instrumentalist or session musicians. So with that,
Okay.
you can collect some money. Okay, for a session that I play, this is my money and stuff like that. So you do a song, you do 2 songs. This is how much you will collect. So that one you can work as a session musician, and you can work
Okay.
as a session singer too.
Okay.
Yes, because so as a session singer, you can say, okay, any job I do in the studio, so amount is amount I collect. If I'm doing 2 songs, this amount, so I can give consideration on so amount. So you have your standard. So with that, you can make your money. It's actually still music business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can actually do that and make your money and do stuff. So apart from that is songwriting. You can go into songwriting.
Okay.
There are people that, yes, in fact, I do encourage some artists that they don't know how to sing. There are some artists that want to sing at all costs, but they don't know how to sing. All those small young artists. I'll
Yeah.
tell them, it's not a must. It's not a must. You write your song yourself. You can actually get people. You can actually get songwriter that will write the song for you, and you'll be fine. So that one is there. So, and you can be a music producer. What does
Yeah.
what does a music producer do? It brings in all the elements of music. He works on the artist's song, creates the music, composes the sound and everything,
Yeah.
and brings in and oversees everything about that project, the singers, the musicians, the artists alike, and everybody. So that's the work of a music producer. So you can be a music producer, or you can be a sound engineer. Sound engineer, I know some people that they don't want to be producer, they just want to be sound engineer in the studio that will come, that will record the artist, that will record the producer, that will record the singers and everything. That's what they want to do.
Okay.
And yes, and another thing you can do is you can actually be an artist.
Yeah.
An artist, so you can be an artist that lead people in worship, that does singles, albums, and stuff like that. So with that, you need to understand all your surroundings and everything around you, so you can make your money. So
Yeah.
that one is there. So apart from that, you can become artist management. I mean,
Artist
artist
manager.
manager. Yeah. So what you do is you work with an artist. You have an agreement with the artist. So you manage the artist on his events, on his tours, on his stuff like that. So you can be that. I'm actually running through all of them. You can
Yeah.
become a label owner and say, okay, what you want to do is you want to have a label that you have upcoming talents that you invest in. You invest in them, having this contractual agreement between you. You invest in them. So with that, the artist gets signed under you. So you promote the artist, you do everything. So everything that comes from it, you guys have a sharing formula.
Okay.
So yes, so that one to work. So you can be a marketer. So what that does is you actually go and market the product.
Okay.
It could be online or terrestrial.
Okay.
That one, yes, you can be an online distributor, someone that goes around distributes music online on different platforms and stuff like that. So
Okay.
you can be someone that goes into musical instruments and gear rentals and say, okay, what you want to do is you are not becoming an artist, you
Yeah.
are not a producer, but you want to have equipment. So you have equipment that you give out for people to pay. So you can say, okay, you have drums, you have everything. For concert, you have all the equipment. So people will come to you, they will pay, then you
Yeah.
give them the equipment. Or you can be a promoter, someone
Okay.
that actually arranges events. You could go to Canada, you could go to America and say, I have an artist, sell it out to some people, then everybody pays, and they bring the artist to perform. He has his own court, and everybody is happy. Or you can be the tour manager that goes with an artist on a
Yeah.
tour. You can say, okay, this is what I want. So the tour manager arranges that with the producer of that event. That one is there. Yes, you can be into print and web journalism. So everything that has to do with music, you can have your journal in print version, or you can have it on the internet, on blogs and stuff like that. So many other ones. You can be a cinematographer. You can be a concert producer. What a concert producer does is, a concert producer does everything from beginning, oversees everything from beginning to the end. So the artist just comes and performs.
Okay. Wow.
So that's why a good concert producer would have been in touch with the artist rehearsals. So the artist would have given the concert producer everything he wants. So it is the work of the concert producer to make sure he or she actualizes that and make sure everything is fine from beginning to the end: sound, screen, light, stage, video, still photography, everything.
Okay.
Yes. So, or you can be, if you want to go into video, you can be a video editor. You can be cameraman. You can be editor, or you can be a publisher. A publisher, you publish, you understand? So because artists now, people don't go on the way of having contracts. But in the Western world, that's what they do now. Contract is everything. That's why you see all the secular guys, they're actually going by that way. So there's something called script sheet. So with that sheet, every producer knows that on this song, if we get streamed or this song goes, you understand, lows or whatever, I have my percentage on it. Apart from the money that had been paid when the song was done.
Yeah. Wow.
I have my percentage on it. So the artist knows that this is what I'm getting. The maybe musicians know that this is what I'm getting. So with that, it's not something that is common here, but it's something that in the next few years that will be everywhere. Because you can't put in your intellectual property, you can't put it somewhere, and you don't have anything for it. It does not work.
That's true.
That's true. So just to mention a few.
Wow. That's a lot. Not few. Do you have range of the amount that one can make from each? For instance, if I want to go into like a session instrumentalist, what's the range that do you think one can make? What's the range for producer? What's the range for, maybe session singers?
Yeah, it depends on your level, on the person's level, and the experience the person has. We have people that they play in the studio a song, they might say they will collect 10K per song. People might collect 20K. Some people collect 50K per song. I've called in a guy to help him play guitar. He said he will collect 200,000 naira just to play on one song. So it depends on on your level.
Okay.
So you could produce a song now. Say, okay, I want to produce a song and produce it for maybe 100,000.
Okay.
And you could say you want to produce a song for $5,000. So it depends. Anybody, the guy that wants to produce a song for 1,000, that his level is actually 100K, can I collect $5,000? The person that his level is $5,000, you can't tell him to come and do it for you for 100,000.
That's true.
Except if the person doesn't want to collect money from, and say, okay, pay for this. But if you want to pay for the person's what? If he's collecting 5,000, that means it's $5,000. So it depends on the person's level and what the person has done, because sometimes what you've done is what will bring in for you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for explaining further on this. So my next question for you is that you have handled several live concert projects for several people, such as Fearless by Tim Godfrey, DJ live in concert, and Sinach live in concert, just to mention but a few. So I want to know, what are the preparations that go into staging this kind of concert? Sorry, before you come in, I just want to tell those who have questions that we give you opportunity to ask questions towards the end. So please, you can write your question on the screen, and then we answer the question towards the end of this session. So if someone wants to stage a live concert, what do you think one needs to do? You understand? What are the preparation? What are the things that one needs to? What does it go into? What are the preparations that go into staging a concert?
The concert is actually wide though, and you know that some people, they don't have that excellent spirit,
Okay.
so they just want to do it anyhow. Some people have excellent spirit and they can't settle for less.
Okay.
Even if they don't have money, they don't mind selling their stuffs.
Okay.
So if you are working with, as a concert producer, if you are working with an artist, you need to understand the artist very well and understand where the artist is coming from. So with that, you can have a bigger picture. Now, setting up for a concert could take days, weeks, months. It could start from preparation. You start from, because rehearsal is key. You start from preparations, rehearsals. So all of those things will have to be in place. After that one, after rehearsals, preparation, the first thing is you go to the site of the concert. You do recce. So recce means checking out the venue for everything you want to do, everything you need, then planning everything out. Okay, this is how I want the stage to be. This is how the lights will be. This is the design. So after doing that, you now come up with different designs. Design for lights, design for sound design, stage design. You come up with all those stuff. Camera placement design, everything. So when all those ones are actually sorted out, so you now come put them on sheet. So now we have a broad picture of everything. So we come up with a budgeting for everything. Then the artist rehearses with the band and everything. So when the day of the concert is, let's say, a week, so it depends on the venue. There's some venue that they won't allow you to set up the night before. And there are some venues that they can allow you to set up like 2 days, 3 days before. Some venues can allow you, if it is not an event center, they can allow you to set up like a church, big church. They can allow you to set up like a week. Let's say Monday, the program is on Sunday. So you just agree, okay, everything you do is what they will use during the service on Sunday, because the program will be maybe in the evening. So all those stuff will have to be sorted. So you bring everything. If it's a place that they've given you enough time, you can come, set up everything you want to set up, and move on well. Do everything you have to do. But it's a place that they are setting up the night before. So what it means is that you're actually doing everything you need to do. You are making sure you are setting up everything, and God help you that there won't be any problem. Because you only have a few hours to set up. And there's one thing that is paramount in live concert: sound check. Sound check. Now, tech rehearsal too is very good. I don't joke with it, because at tech rehearsal, what you do is the lights operator do everything. You run the concert through. So you do everything you want to do in the concert. You run through everything. The lights, designer will come. Okay, we want this thing here. This light is supposed to roll like this and go like this. Now somebody is running out from the maybe from the back of the stage. A light is supposed to follow him through as he or she runs and comes up on stage. I've had a concert that the artist had to come in on stage with the bike. And so what I did was I had screens everywhere. So I now did another screen at the middle, that if it's coming up, we'll press, the screen will go up, and the artist will not ride his bike in. So we have to check that, because you can't say, okay, it's fine, everything. No. Because the artist is riding the bike from the back of the stage, and is coming, the pyro, those are the lights that goes up like this, goes up, about 10 of them, then the screen goes up, then he rides his bike in. So everything must be detailed. You know what is happening, you know the next thing, the timing is great, you have everything detailed. So doing a concert is very engaging and tedious, but if it's done very well, it makes sense.
So what's the range that I think one needs to range of amount that one needs to have to hold a live concert? Just give us a
Like I
range.
said, like I said, it depends on the pocket of the artist. An artist might say, I don't have more than 1 million naira.
Okay.
An artist can say, okay, for this concert, you can still do 50 million naira.
Okay.
An artist can say, for this one, we can still do 100 million naira.
Okay.
An artist can say, for this one, I don't have more than 10 million naira. So that informs everything that will be done.
Okay.
With the venue, with everything, it informs everything.
Okay. Okay. Well, before we go to the next question, someone is asking a question here that, Bros
Okay.
Eddie, do you encourage Alaba mixtape?
Well, let me try and say something. Pirates, we don't like them. They spoil our work, Abi. But it's so funny that some of the places the pirates will go to, you can't even. I can't go there. You can't go to the grassroots. That's why you see some songs on if you are going to maybe the eastern part of Nigeria, you go to Ore, you see so many songs that play mixtape and stuff like that. The truth of the matter is they make those songs popular.
Okay.
But what I say to people is that if you are doing your project, just zero it in your mind that there is a particular amount of money that you will not get. And the money goes to pirate, goes to Alaba mix. And let me shock you. What most people do now is they pay Alaba people to put their song in the mix. Why would they pay them to put their song in the mix if their mix is not thriving outside?
So it has its own place, right?
Yeah, they want their song in that mix. So they can put Nathan Ebasi, put Frank Edward, put Tim Godfrey, put Mercy Chinwo, put Sinach, Iben, and someone that does not have their clout can say, yeah, so they will just put the song there. Anytime they are hearing that song, they are hearing the person's song too.
Okay.
So for you, they are the not too good experience you need to have, but you don't have any choice.
Okay, thank you very much. So my next question is, you have been a sound engineer for several years too, and what advice will you give to churches on importance of good sound, and how do you think churches can make their sound better?
Churches. You'll be shocked that if you want to count churches that have good sound in Nigeria, you'll be shocked though. You'll be shocked. Churches that have good sound, they are not even much at all. Some of them they even have something that is still not too bad. They have guys that cannot manage them.
Okay.
So the first thing I would say is the church. Well, I think everything lies with the visionary, the pastor, then the church leadership. Because if I happen to be, I'm not a pastor anyway. I happen to be a pastor. That means the sound of the place must be very good because I have an idea. So there are some people that they don't have any idea. They will just say, "Shebi is mic, give me one mic like that." They will just go and buy 50,000 mic.
Okay.
And they will now go to another pastor's church. They will use a QLSD that is about almost 400,000. They will use it. They will sound very good. They will not come back. I'll be telling the sound engineers that, what are you doing? You are doing rubbish. I went to that church. I love the way I sounded. What happens to their speakers? They could be using all those Chinese nonsense speakers. So the church, the pastor, the pastors, the church board, they need to understand the importance of good sound. Because if you understand the importance of good sound, if your sound engineer is not good, it's simple. You can train the person.
That's true.
But if you don't know if the person is good or not, how will you train the person? So for me, I think that is key.
Okay. So training is very important, but don't you think that there should be a kind of training for, or maybe educating some of the pastors too, who are the decision makers? You understand?
Who will educate the pastor now? Who will educate the pastor? So I think it's something that maybe along the line, if they get, it's fine. But what people can do is to maybe say, like, like my friend Shogia Sayo, they do event for, training that they invite churches and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I feel maybe if the church engineers, if they come
Yeah.
and they go back to their churches and do something better, maybe their pastor will understand that, oh, this is better. Okay, our money is not in vain.
Okay. Okay.
But preaching to the pastor, I don't know me. I don't know how they preach to the. What I know is that the pastor should know if the sound is right or is not right. Most pastors, some of them, they even need training.
Yeah.
Because the way some pastors, the way they handle mic, no, it does not work like that. Spoil
Okay.
the mic, spoil the speakers, spoil. If you don't have a good sound engineer, all the tweeters will go, the mic will get spoiled, everything will get. So everybody needs training.
Okay. Anyway, and that's the reason, the essence of this kind of platform to educate people more and to let people understand the importance of some of these things that we need to do for us to make our sound better and to improve the music in the church, music for gospel artists. Thank you very much for that advice. So my next question is that, I know you're also a producer. You are a man with many caps. So what what do you consider as a good production?
Good production. It entails so many things. The sense of rhythm, choice of tone,
okay,
the pattern, the style, the mixing, the mastering, then how it appeals to people.
Okay.
Yes, but you'll be shocked that you see some songs that are not even well mixed, not well mastered.
Yeah.
And the song is done. I'll be shocked that people are actually running and getting to like the song and getting to buy the song. There are some exceptional ones. There are some songs that cut through like that. Maybe the melody line is sweet. Maybe the song is interesting. You understand? Yeah. So people will not even look at the mix and the mastering. They will just go all out and get it. But ideally, mixing, mastering, style of the music, everything is actually, it's all encompassing. Everything is very, very important.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So my next question is that I realize that you have also done a lot of businesses with the government of Nigeria. You've gone to Astro Rock several times. Only that you have refused to take me along one of those times. Maybe I can get some contract from the government too. Okay. So my question now is that what's the difference between you working for the government and working for individuals?
Well, for government and for individuals. Well, government, they work with budgets.
Okay.
So so if you're doing, let's say they are doing an event maybe by the minister minister of finance, for instance. Okay. We say, okay, they want to do maybe an event that centers around youth empowerment and stuff like that. So we'll let you know that this is the amount they're working with. Then the person that's in charge will be able to know that, okay, this is the amount we're working with. So from there, you'll be the one to call in the artist to do every other thing they will have to do, the artist, the music, the sound, the video, the screen, everything. Okay. So you have to put everything, yes, you have to put everything. This now, for government, they pay, government pays. Okay. It pays, and it's okay. And it's okay. But for individuals, there are some people that they pay well. There are some people that they don't even pay at all. Okay. That they will just use you. They will use you to gain anything they want to gain, and they move ahead. But there are some good people that they have your interest at heart, and what they do is they go all out, and you guys will talk. Okay, this is what you want to do. This is what you want to do, and they stay with anything you guys actually agreed on. So that's the challenge with individuals sometimes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. I think we're almost getting to the end of this. Okay, like I want to ask you this. That's what advice will you give to those who are aspiring to start a music business?
Okay, they should. I think the first thing is to have passion for what you want to do.
Okay.
If you're passionate about what you want to do, even if you are doing it at a point that money is not coming, you won't be frustrated.
Okay.
You should have passion for, because money will come, but money might not come in like that. Or sometimes money will come, but at a point you would look as if it's not even coming.
Okay.
So anybody that is doing that and is not giving that is all might feel frustrated.
Okay.
But if you have passion for what you're doing, even if money is not coming, you would want to do it.
Okay.
So for me, passion is it. You need to have passion for what you're doing. So that passion will drive you to and will give you unexpected results.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for accepting to educate us on music business opportunities today. I just want to ask the floor. I don't know if anybody asks one or two questions. We have a few minutes to round up. You can just type it in so that we can just attend to those questions. You know, you're having Mr. Edward Sunday here live. That's the CEO of Azusa Productions. He's done several concerts, and several concerts. He has recorded, mastered, and produced over 500 songs. He has done live concert, handled live concert for several artists, including Fearless for Tim Godfrey, you know, Sinach live concert, DJ SAS live concert, to Simbi, several others, and he had handled several projects, you know, with the government too. And so he's a veteran in the industry, and he's someone that can also, you know, answer your questions. And even if you don't have the questions now, you can still reach out to him on his wall. I know he's available. That's you know, at _Edward Sunday. He's very busy though, but I know he will still create time to answer you. Yeah. So I want to thank you very much, Mr. Edward Sunday, for honoring our invitation today. This is our first edition on Insta Live, and I want to appreciate you for coming. I want to appreciate you for, you know, setting the pace for us for music business intelligence online. I believe we're hoping to do something greater and better in the future, you know, and we still invite you, you know, some other time to this platform.
Thank you Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So I just want to round up right now, and I want to express our profound gratitude to Mr. Sunday Edward for honoring our invitation today. I want to say that we have learned a lot, and I believe that many will be able to apply one or two things that you have said today into their music business. Thank you so much for all our viewers also for watching. I really appreciate you. See you next time on another episode of Music Business Intelligence. For you to have more information about Woodclef, you know, you can follow us at Woodclef for more updates, and also visit our website at www.woodclef.com to learn more about our services. Thanks for watching. I thank you very much for, you know, participating today. You can follow us at Woodclef. You know, share this with as many as possible. Spread the news. You know, there is something big that is happening here. And what we are trying to do is to bring in music business professionals on this platform, you know, to educate us more about music business opportunity. So thank you very much. And I want to say bye for now. I want to say the next edition of Music Business Intelligence, we are going to be bringing Ambassador Wole Oni to us. He's going to be educating us on the also aspect of music business intelligence. The topic that we'll be treating will be music business and production. Watch out. See you next week on May 27th on another edition of Music Business Intelligence, you know, on Woodclef platform. Bye for now. Bye. See you next week.